La Boogie! Oh, everyone, my hair is poofy! And, welcome back to Star vs. the Forces of Evil! Another review. My eye's a little red. It's because it's red and I kind of had it effed up yesterday. This is why you don't touch your eye with freaking, hot sauce. But, I just saw the latest 2 episodes of Star Wars: The Force of Evil, and in tradition of these episodes, I totally freaking forget to look up what the fudge the names are. But luckily, someone told me in the comments of my Dishonored video that, you know, I missed an episode, or like a new episode came out. So I was luckily, you know, informed that the new episode was coming out. So let's see, what was the episode? Okay, sweet. There's one coming out in 2 days. Sweet. Not Page Turner. Where is the one that... At the fudge. Where is it? I don't know the episode, so I'll probably just put it in the thing above. But there's the first episode. Which one? There's 2. Of course, there's 2 episodes of this, and one of them was really awesome. And the other one was pretty dang stupid. Hold on, I'm looking at the thing right now. But, Pizza Thing? Into the Wand and Pizza Thing are the 2 episodes. Alright, so basically what happens is Star's wand is acting up again, creating nasty spells. I think people just sense when I'm recording something. That way they can then call me. I'm just assuming. Because I get no calls whatsoever, barely any, outside of recording. But since I started recording, everyone just loves to call me. But, so the first episode is Into the Wand, where they go into the wand. And also, this may be the death of Toffee's future Marco theory. Maybe. There's still a slight chance. But, this episode was extremely awesome. Basically, starts trying to summon creatures. They come out all mutated and nasty, which, again, kind of begs the question of, wait, isn't there a pocket dimension with little monsters inside of it? Why do they come out nasty? Is it like they get warped in the transformation from that dimension to this dimension? Or something like that? And also, apparently, inside of Star's wand... so Star calls in Glossaric, and Star and Glossaric says that they have to go into Star's wand. Which one, this, I think, is the better written episode, other than from the 2 that I've seen right now. Being that this one, Glossaric says, no, your mom says you have to be this tall to ride. And Star goes, well, Star, the future Queen of Muni, says I can ride. And Glossaric just goes, okay. And I like that because it's kind of the point to where, one, it adds 2 things to this episode. One being that Glossaric just goes, okay, because one, we know they're going to get into the wand at some point. Star's going to try to get into this wand. And instead of, like, dragging it out, we just go, okay, in the wand. And another thing being, when they actually do enter the wand, one, apparently what's inside the wand is a world created by Star's memories. But that being said, if it's being created by Star's memories, shouldn't we have seen that with the monsters in the Top Hat Spider? But then again, ahead of myself. Man, my eye's red. But, yeah, so they get into the wand, and then they do it kind of cool. Like I said, like, Glossaric just kind of goes, okay, snaps his fingers, they're in the wand, but it doesn't look like it, it just looks like Star's room. And Glossaric says, don't pay attention to anyone else, only listen to my voice, or you'll get lost in the wand. And Star's like, what are you talking about? And then Marco comes in, hey, Star, can I get my sweater? And Star goes, Marco, I don't know where your sweater is. And then turns to Glossaric, and Glossaric goes, no, don't do that. If you keep talking to your memories, you'll get lost. You'll be separated from me. And he was like, what are you talking about? And then Marco comes in again. Star, do you know where my sweater is? No, Marco, I told you I don't know where your sweater is. And then he turns back, Glossaric is gone, and it's like, oh, she actually is in the world. And the thing is, because Glossaric was so easy to let go, yeah, we're going to go to the wand. I was gonna think, like, you know, it was gonna be, you could think, like, oh, this is gonna be an episode where Star thinks she's in her wand, but actually she isn't in the wand. She's just in this, she's actually outside the wand, and Glosswork's just doing this to, you know, keep her from getting angry. But no, she's actually in the wand. And there's, like, subtle hits and stuff like that, like, Star gets taken to, like, the school and doesn't want to go to the school, but keeps hitting the wall, keeps walking to the front door. It's kind of the infinite staircase thing, like in Inception, where, like, you run up, but somehow you're running back down. It's the point where, like, you go this way, but you're going also that way, and it's basically, no matter which way she goes, she always has to go to the school. And there's even a point where she goes into the school, and you see something drive past real quick, and you're like, what the fudge was that? And then it turns out that was actually Star in the future, because Star then finds a goat pig, which was her mother's, as well as Marco's hoodie, which she puts on, and she rides on her dad's chair. And also, the whole point is that basically something in the wand that doesn't belong is corrupting it. So they have to go into the wand and get what's corrupting it out. The thing is, something that Star will not remember, Star will not know of. So it's something that, like, it shouldn't be in Star's wand, basically. Something that she shouldn't remember. But everything she points out, she remembers. And again, like, Star, like I said, Star finds this chair, this pig that she uses to pull the chair, and Marco's hoodie, and she gets pulled right in front of herself walking into the high school. And that Star that walks in says that apparently if she stays in the wand too long, alternate timelines will be created within the wand, and eventually the newest Star will then overwrite the old Star. And made a sense, kind of, and she's like, and he's like, don't, and the new Star's like, don't worry, you won't remember any of this. And so I was like, stay out of my timeline. So then she basically rides out all the way to Mew Castle, or whatever the fuck it's called, and in there she finds the grandma room, where there are portraits of all the many queens who have all had the different wands, from a queen who had a wand but it was hidden behind a fan, or the fan itself was the wand, and like each one has like little inscriptions or whatever, and each one of course has like a portrait. And then like another one, like it was like a lightning sword or something at one point. And I like how the wand transforms to each different time, and like even the jewel changes. And then the last one was Star's mom, Moon, fighting Toffee. And that's why I say, like, it may mean the end of my story. Also, wait, no, there's another one. One, like, if you know, like, cards or whatever, and also if you've been noticing, Star has hearts, her mom has diamonds? Yeah, her mom has diamonds, and then the chick who owns the St. Olga's, she has clubs, and then in this other one, there's a woman who is a queen who has spades, and she married a monster and left the kingdom. Most likely she's going to be the big bad main antagonist. She's the yellow diamond of Star versus the forces of evil. Also possibly somewhat alluding to Marco and Star possibly being together later on, since, you know, Marco's half monster with the monster in his arm. But then she finds, again, like, Toffee. She finds a tapestry with Toffee and Moon, but Moon shooting a beam through Toffee's finger, cutting it off. And what is it? Moon saying that, and then it says something about, like, that the Moon cursed Toffee, the immortal monster. Basically, that Toffee is immortal. He will never die, apparently, or at least he'll always regenerate. Which, again, this may mean that it kills my star Marco, maybe Toffee theory. Though I'll say maybe not, if only because Marco could have been sent way further back in time before Moon. I don't know. Time travel could answer a lot of it, still, for some of the bits, but still. I'm going to keep that theory out there. But, not like I'm going to take down the video. But, But yeah, so that happens. They find me Glossrook again, and Glossrook's like, "What is this?" They're like, "These are all the queens or whatever." And also, you see Star's tapestry starting to be made. So, though it showed Star's boots like regular, I think it might show like I think the tapestries might show always like the main event, the important event that this queen is brought or foretells of it. Since it shows Moon as a young girl, kind of like Star, and she actually looks pretty epic. Other than like the heart hair. Yeah, that's totally it. But yeah, so that's actually kind of cool, and I kind of want to see what this next tapestry is going to be. It's probably going to show like Marco. I actually want to see that tapestry done and be like, it shows like Marco with like the. Actually, a cool thing would be like Marco with like the hood down, and like you see like dark, kind of like a Sith Lord, and then you see like the tentacle arm coming up from behind, and like versing like Star, like about to fight him. I think that would be a cool tapestry, and like for like Star and Marco, what? That would, I think, would be pretty cool. Someone do that. I'll get hood on it. Yeah, Star, and also Glossrook was there through all of it. Each tapestry, but then the tapestry with Moon and Toffee, one part pops off, and it's Toffee's finger, and Star goes, "That doesn't belong here. I don't remember that." And I was thinking, like, I'm like, no, yeah, because Toffee lost his finger, so we should never have seen that. So, but then the other stars from the alternate timelines come, and they all reach for it, and Glossrook saying, "Get in my eye, Star." Yes, that's what I said. That's why my eyes are red, because I went into someone's wand. I went into my wand and used my eye to get out. And Star grows, grabs the eye. Glossrook, they pull her into the eye, and then they pop out the other end into the outside the wand, and they say, "Oh well, I know this is going kind of long. It's because I'm going to analyzing some of that, but analysis, whatever." Going through all that, like she gets pulled out of the wand, and it just goes, "Okay, I think I've had enough magic for today." And like she still has the finger, like a freaking Freddy Krueger, like you pull it out of the dream. And Glossrook's like, maybe we should get rid of that. And Star just throws it in her closet and just locks it. Basically, that may be how Toffee returns, transforming out of that. Or again, it shows that wand is infected with Toffee, and possibly, the connection between him and Ludo's wand. Because I was expecting something from Ludo's wand to be connected with it, and that might be it. But so Toffee, so then they're like, "Oh yeah," and then Star's like, and then Glossrook's like, "Do you want to try your wand out?" And Star's like, "No, I'm fine. I think I'm done with magic." And then Marco goes, "Hey, have you seen my sweater?" Boom! Shoots a narwhal blast at him, which I'm surprised they didn't kill him with, the horn. But Marco is knocked out. He's like, "Hey, it works!" And it's like, "Yeah." End of episode. Pretty good. And then the episode after that is something stupid. Pizza thing. Basically, Marco, Star, and Ponyhead are going to have Friendship Thursdays. I think the best joke is like this one where basically Star and Marco it's watching this novela while they eat pizza. Ponyhead's like, "Well, I want to go ahead and nightlife stuff." So Ponyhead and Marco Ponyhead follows Marco and goes ahead and starts messing with stuff, like she buys skinny jeans for some reason, and then there's a skinny jean dance or party, and then a cop forces Marco to get skinny jeans. Yes. And then, oh wait, there was actually a funny part where like he's walking down the street and everyone's like, "Hey Marco, yeah," and then like the werewolf looking guy's like, "Hey Marco, my watch stopped. You know what day it is?" And he raises his hand and Marco goes, "Yeah, Friendship Thursday." High fives him, and the wolf guy goes, No, it's my birthday. I thought you knew." And I was like, okay, that's a funny joke. But then, after all of that happens, after that all happens, and like, a whole bunch of crap with Ponyhead, at one point, Marco finally telling Ponyhead, like, everything. Well, no, they keep going at each other. Ponyhead kind of slowing him down, points to where they steal a car, which I was like, okay, I guess that's kind of funny. But steal a car, and then it gets destroyed, and then it gets brought back by Ponyhead, who has rejuvenation powers, apparently, and also brings it to life, makes it Herbie, and it rolls away. They then go to the pizza place. Marco gets the pizza, and then it's sad because it doesn't have 100 mushrooms in it, only 98. And he sells it to Giovanni, and also this entire episode he's saying, "Oh, Giovanni's pizza is the greatest." And Giovanni, I'm sure that's not his name, and I'm sorry if that's racist saying Giovanni for a pizza place, but like I don't remember his name. The pizza man, like, he counts each and every one, all 98. Like, huh, it's not perfect. I quit. Basically. He leaves. Marco and Ponyhead start fighting. Then a little kid with big eyes goes, "You know why I like pizza? Because it's cut in even sizes, and everyone gets an even piece." And I'm thinking, no, I've gotten like 3 pizza slices while everyone else has gotten 2. I've done this before. Now, and everyone gets an even slice. Apparently, I'm the bad guy in this story. But I know people who take more slices of pizza than everyone else. But they also saying, like, it's also about the road trip there, not this or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? And also, apparently, this is also supposed to be taking place, like, when it's about to be nighttime. But throughout the entire episode, it is bright fucking midday. It's supposed to be, like, it's starting to become nighttime. So, like, I don't know. Maybe make it look more evening-ish. But no, it's all bright as freaking day. But, yeah, and then in the end, Ponyhead and Marco make up. They make a pizza together. It's all burnt and crap. They fall asleep at the house. That Star watches his TV and goes, and looks at the pizza like, looks at them like it's all burnt. And she's like, she eats it, and she's like, if I remember correctly, she doesn't like it. And then end of episode. This was a stupid episode. I know something right now. Star vs. the Force of Evil would have worked so much. I do like the idea of the show, and it has a lot of good things, and especially like the last episode where it's like really dark, like point to where you gotta remember, we already saw, like I said, like Star walking the first time, saw like something move past through on the hallway, which was, and again, saw the other Star, when Star finally gets to that point in time, says that the other timeline will erase itself. That will erase the oldest timeline. Which means the Star that we're talking to right now, the Star that we follow, isn't the first Star to enter that wand. The first Star that entered that wand, the Star that, we know from the show and everything, she's dead. You have to know this. She is dead. Because we saw one running past, which was the most futurist one. That means that timeline is gone, disappeared. While this timeline is the one that we're following now. So in other words, the first Star, she's already gone. She's already dead. That is some dark crap. And like, it gets a little dark, like her running for her life from the other timelines that are going to eventually erase herself. That works pretty awesome. And honestly, I think, and like, we've had dark episodes throughout this second season, and I honestly think this show would work way better if it was a dark comedy. Kind of like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy or something like that. Like, Star constantly kills Marco for somehow. I don't mean that in a sense like he's like, dead, or like the anime dark comedies where like they explode into blood and he's like, oh no, rewind time. There's actually like one that's called like Bloody Angel or some crap like that. I saw one episode, I'm like, no! But yes, something like that. I'm sorry, I was like trying to see what behind me. Like, I have all this stuff behind me, and I'm trying to like, have I have the thing, but like my hair like completely covers it. But yeah, it's just like, I think it would work way better as like a dark comedy or something like Grim. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I think it would just work way better as like a dark comedy, something like that. Like, some bad things always happen, kind of like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, or even like a more darker tone, like Gravity Falls, like how that one's like always like a monster or something like that. Something kind of like that. it would work, I think, surprisingly well. Because it does a lot. Star vs. Evil, when it wants to go creepy and dark, it can go creepy and dark, even with that subtle darkness. I don't know, maybe it wasn't implied that that other star was the main one. I think it is, because they straight up say that. But it erases the other timeline. So that then means, and also Gloucester isn't with this star all that time, so there is a possibility that that star is, you know, dead. The first star that we ever meet is gone. She's erased from time and replaced by the star we now have. Which, not saying they're not the same star, but that's an alternate timeline, which means the other star is erased. That one is gone. So that's kind of like a cool dark one. The second one is just stupidity. It's like having like an LSP episode in Adventure Time. We kind of just look at, or a Ronaldo episode in Steven Universe. We're kind of just like, yeah, get back to the story, please. They really just amount to this girl. This one is very stupid and annoying and stupid. Like if they would have pulled something kind of like Marco and Demon Boy. I forgot his freaking name again. Tristan. I don't know his name. If they would have pulled a little bit more like that, that would have been kind of cool. Like, you know, like how they had like their romance was was basically better than Star and Marco and Demon Boys. But this one with like Ponyhead, that just feels forced as all heck. But I do like a part where Marco just straight up says, "You ruin everything when you're here." I'm like, that's right. The show gets way worse whenever Ponyhead's on screen. Jeez. But yeah, whatever. Pretty good. I like they're doing the whole tapestry thing again, which is happening a little bit more now in some of these shows. Kind of, you know, Adventure Time, Steven Universe. The tapestry that shows like the futures and everything. But it is a cool way to do it because it's subtle. Usually, it's subtle and it works kind of well. But yeah, it is pretty good. It has some things. I'm pretty sure there's way more things that you could probably look into this episode, especially the first one, not the second one. But yeah, it's really good. I would definitely say check these episodes out. Again, support Star vs. Evil. If anything, I'm kind of hoping what's going to slowly happen is the first season was all lighthearted and all this Disney wonder. The second one is getting a little bit darker. I want, like, toward at least the final season or the third season, it goes straight up Billy and Mandy dark. Like, it's just, like, dark. Like, maybe have a war going on or something. Yeah, I don't mean, like, to lose, like, the fun happiness in it, but, like, fun happiness, but in a dark tone kind of way, or a dark way. I don't know, I just think it would kind of work, seeing it slowly turn darker and darker as it progresses. But, yeah. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you, that one commenter. I'm trying to remember the name. I believe it was Riku377. I think that was it. I'm sorry. I have to remember. Oh wait, hold on. I don't have YouTube up, so I have to look at. Well, I do have YouTube up, but I don't want to look through that one. Actually, wait, I can do this. Yep, Riku362. I believe that was it. Yeah. Thank you for telling me that the episode is up. I'm going to keep tabs on this now. I think there's 3 episodes each month, and there's a week off, and there's 3 more episodes. I believe that's how this is working. But who knows? But anyway, tell me what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I may come out with a new theory video soon now. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you later. Rasputin!